Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dave from twoaveragedudes.com. Hope you're having a great day. I guess it's kind of official what Mike and I have been saying all along, and, well, official as it gets with us, but we know all the problems we've been having with China. Well, the Chinese ambassador warned Canada to stop actions to undermine China's interest. And Trudeau's been shooting off his mouth, and there you go. I guess the ambassador said he's saddened by the Canada-Chinese relations, and he even referred to these relations at being at a freezing point. And that says a lot. Now, back in January, that same ambassador, he was talking about the Huawei executive being arrested, okay, by Canada. And he said it was like the backstabbing of a friend. Okay? And then he said something that I don't agree with. He said it was evidence of white supremacism. Well, white supremacism, I don't agree with. That gets into the white privilege and everything else. So let me just say this. I'll say this. Okay, in Canada, we do face Chinese privilege. But nobody ever talks about it. The Chinese are more privileged than white people ever were. So think about that for a second. Anyway, I'm just stating that. Okay? And I guess he also warned about the repercussions if Huawei isn't allowed to sell Canada the equipment to develop its 5G wireless network. Okay? That's a whole lot of warnings there, isn't it? So, what's brought us down this road? It's Justin Trudeau shooting off his mouth. He keeps, and we said this just the other day, he keeps thinking that everybody is doing what Canada does. You know what? Each country has its own rules, its own regulations, its own way of doing things. And in the first place, if you don't like how a country doesn't do something, you don't deal with them. Like, I know myself, dealing with people, if I don't like the way somebody's doing business with me, I don't deal with them. I just sit there and go, you know what, screw it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my effort or aggravation. And I just don't do business with them. So for years, Canada and China had a mutual respect, I guess, for each other. And it has been trashed because of that moron in Ottawa. That idiot has destroyed decades of relations with China. Decades. He has just flushed it down the toilet. And he can't stop doing it. He cannot stop opening his mouth and insulting them. Like, he doesn't realize what China does for our economy. He is the biggest idiot I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've talked to young students about this, and they understand it. They don't know what Justin Trudeau is doing. And I swear, him and his globalist friends are trying to destroy Canada. I think that has to be it, because the only other explanation is he is that dumb that he doesn't get it. It's either he's trying to destroy Canada or he's a moron. One or the other. Anyway, we gotta get rid of this guy. Get somebody on board that can mend these relations. Get us back to being friends, to doing business with them. Mike, what do you say?
Dave, it's funny. Now, you got to remember, we also get a lot of comments from people that say, screw China, we don't need China, we hate Justin Trudeau, but he doesn't have to bow down to China. You guys got to remember, a lot of people in our country rely on goods from China. All those people shop at the dollar store, all stuff from China. All the people shopping, online, a lot of that stuff comes from China. A lot of the poor in our country rely on China. And Justin Trudeau breaking relations with China is not good for the economy, and it's not good for our country. Okay? You at home watching this on your big screen TV and your fancy internet package and all that stuff can sit there and say, yeah, screw China, we don't need them. Justin Trudeau, we hate you, but good for you for sticking up for China. But there are millions of people in our country who rely on goods from China. So Justin Trudeau and everybody's got to think about that. Okay? China is needed in our country to keep it going. We can't produce stuff cheap enough. So people on welfare, and people in low income or people earning even minimum wage can afford stuff not made in China. So it's a bridge we do not want to break. It's a disaster we break it. And Justin Trudeau, you got to shut your mouth so we don't burn that bridge, because we're getting pretty close. And we've said before, it could just be months away before China stops shipping anything to Canada. And then we are screwed. Anyways, guys, let us know what you think. Post your comments below. If you like our video, give a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we'll catch you next time, guys.